Good day! We are Group 4 and we are here to present our project in logic circuits and switching theory. We are tasked to build a video source selection switch with register application circuit. The circuit shall take two 8-bit video sources as input at the same time. However, only capable of selecting one video source at a time using a 2-bit switch. The circuit must also employ a form of a sequential circuit that blends in with the purpose of the circuit. The 8-bit source shall be produced after 8 successful clock cycles.
Our circuit is supplied by a 5-volt source coming from a power bank. This switch is a 1-bit switch that chooses between the 2-bit video source represented by an 8-bit dial switch, these two. When the switch is toggled up or at logic 0, it selects the lower dial switch as the video source, this one. And while the switch is toggled down or at logic 1, it selects the upper dial switch as the video source, this one. This part here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the combinational circuit, while the other two, here and here, are the sequential circuits. This push button indicates the load, while the other push button indicates the clock signal. After successfully loading the first level register, here, this IC right here, a serial load operation cannot be initiated to the use of a clock tick button. The correct output shall be displayed by these LEDs after 8 successful clock cycles. So when the 1-bit switch is at logic 0, this one, it selects the lower 8-bit dial switch, this one. So by initializing the switches of the dial switch, this will represent the input video signal, which will be represented by the 8 LEDs, this one. So for this trial, we will toggle the first bit of the dial switch to be in logic 0, this one. So first, we load the first register. This is done by pushing the load button once so that a serial load operation can be initiated. So then the circuit has to accomplish 8 clock cycles by using the clock button and pressing it 8 times. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, after 8 clock cycles, the LEDs displays the correct output. This one.
When the 1-bit switch is at logic 1, it selects the lower 8-bit dial switch, the upper 8-bit dial switch, which is this one. So by initializing the switches of the dial switch, this will represent the input video signal, which the output will be represented by the LEDs. For this trial, we will toggle the fourth bit of the dial switch to be in logic 0, and the rest to be at logic 1. So first, we load the first register. This is done by pressing the load button once so that a serial load operation can be initiated. Then the circuit has to accomplish 8 clock cycles by using the clock button and pressing it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As you can see, after 8 clock cycles, the LEDs display the correct output, similar to the input.